Hey guys, this is going to be a really quick live today, and I just wanted to come and talk to everybody about staying committed to the outcome no matter what. And I'm going to use a really stupid example, and yet it's not about the example, it's not about the action, it's not about the details, it's always about the intentions, and it's always about the values that we choose to hold and then living in integrity with that. So funny thing happened on the weekend. I'm busy building my base on my bike again. I haven't really been doing any amount of distances coming out of winter especially, and it's been really cold. And so I decided this Saturday that I was going to increase my mountain bike with a 10K extra loop instead of what I have been doing up until now. And headed out, and I came in, I was like, oh, I want to do a 40K ride on my app. I want to do 40Ks today. I want to hit that milestone for myself again. And as I pulled out, I was like all motivated and pumped up. And about a K and a half in, I was like, oh shit, I forgot to start the app. So I pulled over to the side and I pressed start on the app, and off I went again. And it was a tough ride. I have to say my body is not conditioned to doing the distance anymore. I also picked up another cyclist on the way unexpectedly who decided that he was in the mood for company. And this guy is training for an 800-kilometer race at the moment. So his fitness levels are wee high. And with your fitness levels that increase at that level, even though you are riding really slow for your own pace, it tends to be a little exhausting for the other person, especially if they want to talk all the time. So as I started pulling back into Pegasus, I was feeling it. The wind was up by then, my body was sore, my bum was sore, I was mentally tired, and I was like, it's okay, I can do this. You know, even though I would have to go a K and a half over the initial thing, I still can hit my 40Ks, and I will be really, really happy with that. Except as I pulled in at the house, I had a look at my app, and it was sitting on 38.5 Ks. I thought, well, you know, I could tell myself that I've already done the 1.5 Ks and it's okay, I can stop at this time, but damn it, I committed to 40 Ks on the app. And for me, it's a principle matter of doing what I needed to do in order for me to meet the commitments that I had made to myself. That's all this is about. So I decided I could do another 1.5 Ks, and I headed back out and I went and did another loop. And I got almost back and I was like, why is this thing not telling me that I've done 40K so I can pull over at home? And as I pulled my phone out and I had a look at it, I had forgotten to press the restart button, and I was still sitting on 38.5 Ks. Needless to say, some choice words fell out of my mouth, and this poor couple that was walking on the street, well, he burst out laughing. She was a little shocked at my reaction. However, I had to again go through the whole mind piece because the story was really loud now. Elle, it's okay. You've done more than 40Ks. You can go back home. It doesn't matter what the apps say. And then on the other side, it's that, but I committed to myself. I said, this is what I was going to do today. This is what I want to come home with. And I went past my street and I headed back out again. And I thought, well, this time I'm not taking any chances, so I will overshoot. True as God, I was quite away from home when I heard 40K mark was reached, and I got home and I did just over 45Ks. Why is this important? Because sometimes we set little goals, little targets, little intentions for ourselves. And then life happens. We forget to press play, we forget to take things into consideration, we have unexpected company that takes more out of us than what we've planned, the wind comes up, whatever it is, you guys, whether it's in your business, in your relationships, in your fitness, whatever it is. And at every stage, you have a choice to make. Are you going to rationalize as to why it's not important to you anymore? Or are you going to stay with the commitment to yourself? And again, it's got nothing to do about anybody else. This is not about ego. This is not about anything other than I had made a commitment to myself that I wanted to do 40Ks on the app. And for me, it was about Am I going to keep my word to myself, regardless of all the ways in which I could have justified not doing 40Ks on the app? Because I'd already done 40Ks on my bike. Or was integrity everything for me? See, in today's world, it's so easy for us to not keep our word in a way. It's so easy for us to justify little white lies that we tell to ourselves and everybody else. It is rare to find somebody who really say what they mean what they say, and do what they say. I choose to be one of the rare. I choose to be that woman, regardless of anything. Because for me, it's a case of staying with the commitment I made to myself, no matter what. And no matter how long it takes me, and no matter how many times I have to pull away from home base, and no matter how many times I curse or have to shake my hand or just kind of get back into the zone, because it matters to me. And that is why I create what matters to me, and I turn it into physical matter, because I understand the power of my word, and more importantly, the power of commitment. So this is my invitation to you today, to not judging, not shaming, not blaming, none of that, but become curious and start observing for yourself. What are the little ways in which you actually don't honor your word to yourself? This is not about anybody else. We're bringing it back home to ourselves, because as long as we are living in integrity, as long as we love and appreciate and respect ourselves, life reflects that to us. And once you start recognizing those little patterns, what are your new intentions? What are the new ways that you can start reconditioning that pattern in yourself with a replacement pattern? So what is it that will make you really proud of yourself without feeling you have to prove anything? That's not about this. This is about getting your foundation back into integrity. This is about you loving, respecting, and honoring you, and then allowing life to reflect that for you as well. So I hope that this has, in its weird, random, cycling way, as usual, inspired you to just be a little bit more open-minded in how you approach your own life. Now, if you are looking for some radically new tools to be honest with yourself, then go into my bio and click on the link. There is a Spiral of Thrive, which currently is for free. I highly recommend that you go and work that tool. This is something that I designed after more than 15 years of working with the Wheel of Life, only to discover it's actually bullshit, because we are not hamsters. We don't have a wheel. We're not little motor cars either. And the Wheel of Life actually has a way of getting us out of our own truth and our own reality, and have us focus on the wrong things in life. So that is currently available in my bio. Go and work the tool. Don't just download it and look at it. If you don't work it, then nothing changes in your life, right? I'm not in the business of information. I'm in the business of transformation. So have a look at that, and I would love to hear from you. What are your insights regarding that? And then for the ladies in my space, some seriously exciting shit is coming. So you want to watch the space. You want to actually start connecting with me. If you're not on my mailing list, you want to get on that, because within the next few days, I am going to introduce you to something that you have actually been looking for. If you're a woman with a big motor, with big dreams, big ambitions, and you are ready to be unfucking apologetic about it all. So if that is you, if you're loving my vibe, then you want to get onto my mailing list or DM me, and I will let you know the moment that gets dropped. So guys, have an amazing day further. Remember, you get to live your legacy, unleashed, unlimited, and unafraid. Take care, guys. Cheers.